Sunday, the 9th of October 2022. The Kingsway flood has happened again. It's the third time this year. I feel sorry for the sports ovals, the sports grounds, St Mary's Leagues Club fields, footy fields. They're going to have a lot of damage to them. They've only just fixed these parks and sports areas up in the recent weeks. It's just come up to scratch. And now a third flood in the same spot again. Okay, approaching the Kingsway now, and it is underwater for about 100-metre stretch, just down there in the bottom right-hand corner of St Mary's Leagues Club oval or field. There you can see the flood's pretty bad. Water's moving very fast, but I think it's going to take a couple of days for this to clear up, or at least a day. Flying over the sports fields right now. The BMX track seems to have fared fairly well. Can't get into it, but the track looks okay. Often that's flooded as well inside the dips. Okay, that's the Warrington Archery Club in about the middle of the frame. And just behind that is the Warrington Golf Course, the 9-hole golf course. Completely underwater again. It must be bad for them. It's the third flood this year. It must cost a lot of time and money to fix these greens up. And anyway, the water hazards are very much in play today. Approaching Dunhervard Road. Usually turn around about here. I can see the Dunhervard Golf Course in the top right corner. That golf course fares really well in the wet weather. It's one of the best wet, flooded golf courses in the country. A lot of people don't realise that. It's also the third longest in New South Wales. There's the international rail to train interchange. That started off as an empty paddock, and now it has over 700 containers shuffling around every day. Well, we've had a lot of rain lately, and that rainwater is still in these grounds before the flood happened. There's just nowhere for the rainwater to go anymore. The creeks and rivers are flooded. All the grounds around the creeks are saturated. Not very nice. It looks pretty spectacular. The Penrith BMX track seems to have fared fairly well. Can't get to it to use it, but the track itself is in good condition. Here we are going across the Kingsway sports fields. We play a lot of touch footy there, cricket of course, and the other ovals. And we're headed across the Kingsway again on the return. So much water. It's all moving pretty fast actually. Okay, headed back to Coachman Park and cross the Kingsway once again and land the drone at the wagon wheels.